Hello, my name is Kai and welcome to my channel, The Health Journey. I am currently in the middle of a 7-day fast, but I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys the results of the first 3 days of my water fast. So the reason I'm doing a 7-day water fast is because, well, I'm starting a new health journey. My goal is to get to the weight that I was before COVID, and that was 190 pounds. And then also, I recently came back from vacation, and my weight is the highest it's been in forever. So I want to get that down. And then also, there's just a lot of benefits to water fasting that I'll talk about later. Um, so yeah, that's the reason that I wanted to fast. So 3 days before the fast, I started prepping. Now, I did not do a proper fasting prep, but I did at least make sure that I drank a gallon of water a day. And I also reduced my eating window to 6 hours a day. So I set a time, a 6 hour time frame that I wanted to eat. So it was usually from 11 to 5. And I did not eat before 11 or after 5 o'clock. I also tried to make sure that I didn't eat too heavy on those days, but I will admit that the day before I knew I was going to start fasting, I ate a little bit more than I wanted to because of the stress of knowing that I'm not going to be eating anything for the next 7 days. So I have my notes here, and let's talk about the first day of fasting. So on the morning of day 1 of the water fast, I weighed in at 282.8 pounds. That was really high for me. I usually don't weigh that much, but like I said, I got back from vacation and I gained a lot of weight on vacation. I gained a little bit more than 10 pounds. So that's why I was in the 280s after not seeing that for such a long time. I will say that day 1 for me personally was the hardest day of the first 3 days. It wasn't physically hard for me that day. It was just that I wanted to eat so bad, and my cravings, my appetite just kept telling me, wait another day, or it won't hurt just to eat something small or whatever it is. Like, your cravings will talk you into anything. And so that was just the hardest thing about day 1, was just doing my absolute best not to eat. And thankfully, I had plans to braid my hair on that day. So I had enough distractions with braiding my hair and watching Netflix for hours. But if it wasn't for that, honestly, I don't know if I would have made it past day 1. Other than that, it wasn't physically difficult for me. It was just, for some reason, I just kept wanting to, I was tempted to eat. So on the morning of day 2, I weighed in at 278.4 pounds, and I lost a total of 4.4 pounds after 1 day of fasting. Day 2 was actually when I started feeling tired. When I woke up that morning, I slept in. I felt tired and just a bit sluggish, and overall just a little groggy. Nothing too intense, but I definitely felt a physical toll on my body. And on that day, I was still braiding my hair, but if it wasn't for that, I would have just laid in bed all day because I just felt so tired. I felt like I needed to relax and just let my body heal. And then on the morning of day 3, I weighed in at 276.1. And at that point, I had lost a total of 6.7 pounds in just 2 days of fasting, which is pretty good actually. I remember feeling a little bit tired on that day as well. Not as bad as I did the first day, but I definitely felt tired. And that was also the day that I recorded my first YouTube video. So I did have a good enough distraction to keep my mind off of food. But I was thinking about my cravings a little bit here and there. I just didn't let myself dwell on the thought for too long because I had other things to do with my time. Also on day 3, one thing I found weird was that my stomach was hurting. I don't know why, but it just kind of felt like it was bloated or almost as if I ate too much, which is really weird. But On that day, I had trouble consuming enough water because my goal is to drink a gallon of water each day while fasting. And on that day, on day 3, I was only able to get like a little bit less than half a gallon of water because it was just too uncomfortable to make myself drink all that extra water. So after day 3, I weighed in at 272.8 pounds. That means I lost a total of exactly 10 pounds in 3 days. I'll go ahead and insert my before and after pictures. Sorry about the camera quality, but I do see a little bit of a difference. It was hard for me to notice it at first, but I see a very subtle difference. It is just 10 pounds, so it's nothing dramatic, but like that's a lot of weight to lose in just 3 days. So during the fast, I drank only water. I did not eat any food. I didn't take any vitamins, no type of supplement of any kind. I didn't add electrolytes to my water. I didn't drink spring water. I only drank distilled water for the entire fast. The reason why I don't consume spring water while fasting is because I know that it has synthetic minerals and I don't want to put synthetic material in my body while I'm trying to let it heal. And just so you guys know, I am not a certified health professional in any way. I learned everything that I know about water fasting on Google and YouTube. That's it. I will definitely be back after my 7-day fast is complete and I will show you guys the results from that. And also in the next video, I want to talk a little bit about the overall benefits of water fasting. I will say the number one benefit that I got out of fasting this time is that it just gave me so much focus and drive. Had I been eating, I would not have started this YouTube channel. I've been delaying starting YouTube for a decade now. And if I was eating, I definitely would have kept postponing it and saying tomorrow, but without food, without having to think about what I'm gonna eat, spend time eating, dealing with being tired after eating, I was finally able to do something that I've always dreamed about doing. Another benefit that I noticed was just mental clarity. That's a huge one for me. Also, I noticed that my skin is clearing up a little bit. I have very dry skin. I suffer from eczema all over my body, even on my face. And I noticed that it was just starting to clear up a little bit and look a little bit more hydrated than it normally does. So these were the results of my first 3 days of my 7-day water fast. I wanted to show you guys the first 3 days because you don't have to do a very long fast in order to lose a lot of weight. 3 days is plenty. 1 or 2 days is plenty, but you don't have to stress yourself about doing an extremely long fast in order to get good results. So that wraps everything up. Thank you so much for watching my video today. Please support me by subscribing to my channel, giving this video a like, and please leave a comment. My goal is to engage with anybody who leaves a comment, so please just share your thoughts, and I can't wait to engage with you all. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.